The other thing I notice about your store is it's like local supporting local. There's so many things there that are from local people, and like that's important to shoppers.
You know, you and I talked about that. We really are trying to push that. I've always obviously supported local people, you know, people that wrote a book or whatnot, but recently we've picked up a lot of different lines, like a new bath line from Plume, a card line from Commode to Joy, and recently LA Candles, as that's a new one we're going to have in the store.
Awesome.
Tons of books.
Yep, tons of books. Yeah. My brother-in-law wrote a book, so we have that in the store. There's Dr. Kafalis's daughter wrote a book, and so that's in the store. And Jill Davis wrote a book, ABC Beatles. So we're going to start to promote that, maybe once a month maybe?
Yeah, like once a month.
Like just locals supporting locals. Yeah. It's really, I just feel like it's really important these days.
Absolutely.
Especially with the with COVID and the pandemic. I mean, being shut down, it's hard.
I think it is important too with because some businesses just skyrocketed and exploded and had great success, that the people that happened to like reaching out a hand and helping maybe someone who's not experiencing that same surge.
And we really tried, all of downtown tried to support downtown. We were eating out, buying lunches, buying dinners, doing whatever we could to help.
Yes.
And exactly. I think the community really did too.
Yeah. And I think people made so much more of an effort to recommend things or recommend stores that they normally wouldn't do, because I noticed that a couple different Facebook groups popped up, and it was so nice because it almost served as like a yellow pages, more or less, that like people would like put something out there of like, I'm needing this or I'm needing that.
Yeah. Who locally can we call for that?
Yeah. And that was amazing.
And we had tons of different people. Not coming into the store, yes, when we were back open, but even calling saying, I would rather buy it from you than go to Target or Amazon. I get it.
Yeah.
I still shop at those places too. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is. But if they can find it locally, I think people would go that extra mile to do that.
Absolutely. And pay a little more, knowing that when this season of our lives passes, you'll still have that place to go shop.
Yeah, that's a really important piece too, because when you start looking at towns or cities that start dying away or breaking away, I think that there is still this misconception that you can't shop at the big box stores or you don't go to the mall. But at the same time, we also don't want those places to sit empty. So it has to be this nice give or take of I try to think about those things that do a little bit of everything and make those recommendations.
And everybody will make it then.
Yes. Yeah.
There's this thought that there's this finite amount of success. And that's the other thing I love about the people in my life is there's room for everybody at the top. And I think when we all think like that, and that's our mentality, that there's room for everyone to succeed, then we can it's the abundance mindset versus the scarcity mindset. Right. And when we're all in this abundant mindset, which I think is definitely something that's common with people sitting at this table right now, that it's easier to be like, this might cost a little more now, but big picture, it's creating space for thriving.